What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. A relatively easy job today, we're just changing out spark plugs. The ones in the Land Cruiser came with the car, so I do not know when they were changed last. These guys are relatively inexpensive, so why not? Let's get to it. So as usual, I am going OEM. These are the Denzos from Toyota, and the part number is right here. Don't worry, I'll have the part number listed in the description down below. First off, let's remove the engine cover. So after removing the engine cover, if you go onto the driver's side, you can see the front two plugs are fairly accessible. However, the two rear plugs are blocked off by this bracket right here. Looks like it's just there to hold some of the hoses and the harness in place. So we'll probably have to unbolt that with the little 10mm bolts right there and move it to the side. Now on the passenger side, it's also blocked off with the airbox thing. So again, we'll probably have to remove the airbox, and after that we should actually be able to get to the passenger side fairly easy. So this is the driver's side. After you remove this bracket and some of the hoses that are in the clips, they're just these little clips, they just kind of come out. You should be able to wiggle everything around and get to your spark plugs. 1, 2, 3, and the back one 4. So you'll take them out one at a time, and it should be okay. Now, on the passenger side, if you don't know how to take out this airbox, watch some of my other videos. It's fairly simple. It's just these 4 vacuum hoses that come off by hand, 2 little 10mm, the clamp for the main inlet, and it pops right out. But on this side, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, really easy to get to. They're just right there. So let's take them out. So I'm going to demonstrate how to get these guys out on the passenger side because it's easily accessible. So first you want to unplug this coil pack, which you push on the little tab right there. Just wiggle it out. And after that, you remove the 10mm bolt and it'll come right out. And the coil comes out. Next, you want to get your spark plug socket. It's a size 5/8. Then you just want to gently put it onto the spark plug, make sure it's in there right, and take it out. It shouldn't be tight at all. If it's tight, be careful. You don't want to cross thread this or strip it. There we go, one old spark plug. So as you can see, the old plug wasn't too bad. It definitely is old, but I don't think it's 200,000 miles old. It's a little cruddy at the end, but not too bad. I assume it was changed at 100k miles, right around there, when the previous owner did the water pump timing belt. They did use a quality part. It is a Denso plug, so it is the OE part. Not bad, but now let's take out the other 7. So when I took off this coil, it left this little rubber gasket thing. Be careful, don't lose these. Apparently they all have them, but they usually just stick to the coil, but this one kind of fell out. It was just on the valve cover, no big deal, but be careful, don't drop these. When I took out these plugs, I laid them out according to which cylinder it came out of, so that way if there was some, like one of the plugs had like a lot of oil or something like that, you'd know which cylinder to look at. But all these plugs looked to be, they're used, but they look to be in good shape, so I don't see any issues with them. You know, they're a little dirty, a little old, a little tired, but that's why we're changing them out. So before you put the new plugs in, always what you want to do is put a little bit of anti-seize on the threads. That's a little too much. I think I squeezed the tube too hard. You want to put a little anti-seize on the thread, basically to ensure that it will come out next time without issues, without being seized or anything like that. Now, another benefit of getting these factory plugs is, if you notice, the gap is already set for your car, so I don't even have to bother setting these guys. They are already perfect. So, time to throw them in. Now, all 6 plugs are already in, so next we're going to put the coil packs back. Everything is back in place. This bracket is back in, and all the hoses are in the correct clips. Don't know where this one goes. I think this one just kind of dangles around. It's not really doing anything. It's a rubber hose. And on this side, we have the coils plugged in. Everything is tightened down. Now, next step is let's put in the air box and try to start it. Everything's back together, and now the moment of truth. Let's try to start this thing. And there we go. It starts running really smooth, not missing a cylinder. I think we did okay. Now all you gotta do is put the cover back on and we're good. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you do spark plugs on a 100 series Land Cruiser. Hopefully this video helped you out in one way or another. If you're looking for more Land Cruiser videos, check out my channel. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.